Hello, I'm Bartling, and I certainly hope that you and yours are having yourself that brighter summer day. Well, the older I am, the more that I think. And I'm thinking of a formula that was given to me years ago, and it still applies today. KISS. Keep it simply simple. Now, whether it's in our family life, our professional life, maybe the organizations we belong to, we're going to come across some problems. Now, again, way back in the years, someone told me those are not problems, those are opportunities, opportunities for you to learn. So people ask me, Dow, are you an optimist? And I'll say, I hope I am. So I do think that this formula, KISS, can apply today. And because it is so simply simple, we have a hard time applying it, both as individuals and as organizations. Let me give you a couple examples if I can. Back in the 60s and 70s, there was the space race between the United States and Soviet Union at that time. And one of the problems that both of them faced was communication when they're up there. And so the problem posed to both of them was they needed to develop a pin that could be used in zero gravity. And so the United States then called upon pin manufacturers such as, Schaefer and Papermate back then, all of those different companies to help them develop a pin that would work in zero gravity. Now, the legend was that the Soviet Union solved that problem, turned it into an opportunity in just 1 week. You see, instead of a pin, they used a pencil. They used the formula, keep it simply simple. The British government was governing at that time the Commonwealth of India, and people were getting bit by cobras, which was not uncommon in India, but it was uncommon to the English population. And so the English government decided to put a bounty on cobras. So you turned in a cobra head, you got then paid for that. And so when the reports came in, the numbers were growing and growing and growing. So they thought, man, we are going in the right direction. Little did they know that when the wild population of the cobras seemed to go down, the people still were handing in cobra heads for the bounty. How are they doing this? They were actually farming. They were raising cobras with the sole intent of handing them in for the bounty, for the money. They did not keep it simply simple. Grandpa had a problem for his grandson. Now, there was one similar to this actually in a movie called Die Hard. And it goes like this. Grandpa had a 50-gallon rain barrel underneath the rain trough, and that water was pure as anything. Grandpa needed that because Grandma was going to wash her hair. He needed 1 gallon, just 1 gallon of water. And so he told the grandson, here are your resources. You've got a 5-gallon bucket, and you've got a 3-gallon bucket. I need you to bring me exactly, no more, no less than 1 gallon of water. How was he going to solve it? Grandpa told him, it's not hard, just keep it simple. So, after a while, grandson did come with 1 gallon of water. How did the grandson solve it? You probably already have it solved in your head. But for that one person who didn't, let me explain it. Grandson took the 3-gallon bucket. He filled it up. He poured the contents of all the water in the 3-gallon bucket, which he took from the 50-gallon water barrel, and he put it into the 5-gallon bucket. 3-gallon bucket, now all poured into the 5-gallon bucket, leaving 3 gallons into the 5-gallon bucket. On to step number 2. Grandson filled the 3-gallon bucket all the way to the top. He then poured the water from the 3-gallon bucket into the 5-gallon bucket. To review, the 5-gallon bucket already had 3 gallons into it because the grandson had previously filled it from the 3-gallon bucket. So upon filling the 5-gallon bucket to the top meant that the grandson was pouring 2 gallons into the bucket, leaving 1 gallon of water. So the grandson took the full 5-gallon bucket, poured it back into the 50-gallon barrel, and went to Grandpa and says, "Grandpa, here is your 1-gallon bucket for Grandma to wash her hair." Grandson learned to keep it simply simple. So, as you go out there and you're going to enjoy that brighter summer day, there may be times where you might think that you as a family or whatever situation, you have a problem. It's not a problem, it's an opportunity. Dow, are you an optimist? I hope so. And know this, I'm rooting for you. Yes, I am. Because we're simply in this together. And remember to keep it simply simple. And blessed are they who ease the pain of misfortune, for they shall be called insurance agents. You take care.